Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Tales from the Table Studio. It's your boy, X Drill the King. I stole Lions. Hey, y'all. I hope you caught that. Maybe we should make it a studio thing. Anyway, what's good, everybody? We're back with some more War of the Magi, Saga's actual play set in the world of JJK, but in America, in Washington, D.C. Don't worry about it. It's fun. And before we get started, we're going to go around the table, have everybody introduce themselves, who they're playing. Tell us your name, your pronouns, your character's pronouns. And let's start with Tasha.
Okay. Hi. My name is Natasha, aka at Natasha B Cosplays everywhere on the internet. Uh, I use she, her pronouns. However, tonight I will be portraying Mariella, who uses she, they pronouns.
And popcorn or do whoever you feel like.
I will, oh my gosh, I'll popcorn it to Matt.
Sorry, did you say Matt?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, I'm Matt, he him pronouns. I'm playing Yu Wong, he they pronouns, who is freshly inspired after hitting a black flash last session. I'm so pumped, and I will pass it over to Crystal.
Hello, I'm Crystal, known as Plays all over the internet. I am back after missing last session, but that fight was totally cool, right?
It's fine.
I play Vivian Vu, he, her pronouns for both of us. I'll popcorn it over to Lion.
Hey, y'all, it's Drake Lionheart once again outside of my comfort zone. I use they, he pronouns, and tonight I will be playing Ezra Eisenhart, who uses they, he pronouns as well. It's going to be a great time. We're going to see how many words per minute we can spew out today. We're trying to break a record every time we sit down, but it's been great, and I'm real excited to get into it. And that's me. I'm going to throw it over to Paul.
Hey everybody, I'm Paul. I'm back, and I'm unapologetically black. I use he/him pronouns. I'll be playing Franklin Freeman, who also uses he/him pronouns, and I'm the guy who doesn't hit black flashes. That's my whole goal in this game, is to not get one the whole time now. Just live in the land of not doing that.
You debuff everyone so well.
Yeah, because everybody has, except Franklin.
It'd be like, here's the thing: Franklin doing it would be a bit weird. He's not the I hit people character.
That's true. That is true. Like, least likely voted me least likely to land a black flash.
But yeah, like I attack every other turn, which automatically cuts my chances in half.
Yeah, and then you also, I feel like, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, hi everybody.
I was doing something there. I don't remember what it was.
Something was happening in my brain, and then the neurodivergence was like, "But what if it wasn't there?" So hello, try it. It's wonderful. Pick up your neurodivergence today.
Why would you not?
Yeah, it's great. It gives you wonderful abilities like procrastination.
It's kind of a dice roll. You either get the good at math one or you get the bossy because it has to be exact one. And some are better than the others, but all are useful in different places.
It's true. It's very true. But divergent is the best. Speaking of the best,
around,
shall we get started with the episode, everyone?
Yes.
Yay.
It's been a couple of days since your first mission, I guess, in a way, although it was rather impromptu. You've
outing,
had time
our
to
first
recover.
outing.
Your first outing. There you go. It was a couple days ago. You've had some time to reset, heal from your injuries. You find it surprisingly quicker than most, especially with you around. However,
I'm going to be so pedantic right now. We only took 1 point of damage, and it was me the entire combat. No one else got hit.
We're fine.
It's so true.
There were like,
Came real close. Came real close.
Yeah, Ezra was about to get, but it's fine.
Turned into paste.
it was like there was one injury, and that was all me.
Listen, we've got a game plan, and that game plan is don't go above 2 max HP and see how long until we get squished.
That's fair.
I think that's just an Ezra game plan.
Correct.
Ezra is the only one with that plan.
I support it though. I'm here
The
for it.
rest of us,
Till
not
the
that plan.
wheels fall off.
I got you. I'll attack only Ezra.
Great.
In combat.
Now I am the tank.
You were trying for that, right? That's what you were
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. I mean, I
We
did
don't
just take
already
dodge
have
melee. It'll be
built
fine.
tanks in this group.
Yeah. They won't get any of the hits. It'll all be Ezra.
It's just all Ezra.
Except for one of you, though. One of you was missing during that moment. And it was Vivian. For you, there was a moment when you were about to head out, follow everyone to the command center, so to speak, to figure out what was going on and why the alarms were blaring. But you found yourself in a different world, the mirror world you find yourself in whenever you use your ability. Seemed like it activated unbidden for you. And in it, there was a version of yourself, a mirrored version, pun intended. She moved as you moved. Every wave of the arm, every glance, every turn of the head, every spin around, if you tried to do that to try to fake her out. Exactly as followed.
It's freaky. In the mirror world, I'm assuming I'm still in the base then?
You see the same equipment and things lying around that you were when you just had your test with Leah.
Okay. So if I try to go for the giant wall of mirrors, does it try to block me?
Hard, like mirrors would be. You can't
so
phase
I-
out of it.
Fuck. Did my mirror self try to do the same thing and just say fuck?
Just a couple feet away at the next mirror over. And this is, which I can't think of it in my brain right now how to pronounce it, but it says fuck backwards.
Oh, backwards. I take it you can't tell me. Get out of here. Repeat that backwards. Oh, God.
And then she does a thing that hasn't been normal this whole time, and reaches out, and you feel yourself having to do the same.
Oh.
Holds a hand up so that your palms are touching. And then you feel something happen. And then you wake up. Back in the room outside of the mirror world. You see Leah coming in to find you there. Oh, that's where you were. And then takes you out and ushers you somewhere. And from there, we'll skip ahead in time. Where do we find all of you all? All of you all? That's proper English for sure.
So, I might need to lean a bit on your knowledge as far as places go, Tasha, but I was thinking of a taco stand. A taco stand that moves from place to place, usually favoring places where there might be benches that you could sit on.
There's
But
so many trucks that move around in DC. Absolutely, you can
fantastic.
take your
Okay,
pick.
cool. So this particular taco stand, you usually get a text when they set up shop because he's bribed them a lot with certain goodies he either makes or trades for. But this stand is famous for their birria tacos, which you can also get a cup of mole with. So you get a wide array of flavors to dip your crispy, cheesy, beefy tacos into. Whether you want that spicy classic broth or you want something a little more smoky, maybe with some smooth chocolate, a little rich earthiness from the mole, just to warm you right up. But I'd like to imagine that you has led our incredible group of heroes to this taco stand where we could all be enjoying some savory goodness.
I don't think I can go through an episode of these without getting hungry, y'all. I don't think it's possible.
These help me figure out like my meal prep for the next couple weeks every time we sit down, which is exciting.
We're like 10 minutes into the session and I'm starving. All right, continue.
I'd say that like maybe you has, because of having this connection, already slipped a little bribe and gotten us all our tacos, whatever y'all want. And we're seated on a little bench somewhere. Tasha, I don't know where there might be good solid benches where we could all chill.
The location of a lot of food trucks actually are on the National Mall. Funny enough,
Oh, okay.
all the tourists are there, so a bunch of different food trucks set up there to sell their food as people leave museums. There's some solid food trucks over there.
Nice.
So you can set up little like areas, put down a blanket on the mall if you want to just eat on the ground.
Having a pic.
Benches
Let's
too.
go.
Nice. All right.
A lot of people, to set the vibe, go jogging in this area, and sometimes you can hear some people who are in, shall we say, more confidential fields of work on meetings as they run by in this area.
Wow.
I think what you all might pick up is that Vivian is very out of it and a little more reverse to reflections right now. Like she doesn't want to go near the thing that is supposedly her thing. So she's just constantly on the lookout for reflective surfaces and just in her own head.
Are you okay, Vivian?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, go off. Go off.
Are you feeling okay, Vivian?
Okay, seeing that it's been 2 days, I'm wondering, she probably would have told you by now what had happened.
Okay.
So she's like, I'm just really spooked. Feels really weird to not be able to control myself.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I just worry that if there's a mirror version of me, what if there's mirror versions of y'all?
Have you talked to the mirror version of you yet?
I mean, the last time I tried, they just spoke whatever I spoke backwards.
Mm.
I asked it how to get out, and it literally just said that backwards.
She
I mean,
never
is it
like
possible?
did anything different than what you did. Always mirrored what you did.
Yeah, other than the making me touch its hand.
So it sounds like it's just a reflection and not necessarily malicious, which is good.
Yeah, that's what I
think.
was gonna say. It could totally just be like you, but on the other side, the same way that when you were on the other side, it was still just you, but it was you from the other side. And maybe it's just that and not anything absolutely horrifying to think about, because then you'd have to figure out if it's really just reverse you or backwards you, because those are very different things, and either one could be really scary. But unless we have a reason to assume that, it's entirely possible that it's still just you.
You just see like the roller coaster of emotions, because first she was feeling so like, yeah, comforted, yeah, that's right, and then it just
Ez clearly registers none of this, has been full goblin mode, like curled up, seated on like on a bench with an like notepad, and looked up, said the things they were going to say, and then was immediately back in whatever they are sketching.
Franklin moves closer to Vivian and like tries to be comforting, and is like, "Listen, we don't know what it is or isn't right now, but hey, it's not trying to hurt you. It's not trying to hurt us, and assuming it's trying to hurt us, probably isn't healthy for anybody. So
I haven't
maybe
looked in a reflection in like 2 days though.
that does explain why your makeup's a little unaligned. I wasn't gonna say anything, but
You just did though.
I did, and I'm not trying to be mean, but
I shouldn't
it
have
was
even tried.
no, it's okay to try, but that does explain. I thought something else might be horribly wrong. Last time you
Cameras
had
count as a reflection, because in theory you could just use the camera instead on your phone. I don't know if that counts or if that's something that also would make you anxious. But if not, you could always just use your phone for the time being.
I'm just gonna pull out a makeup wipe from my bag and start wiping my face.
that's a good idea. You look fine without makeup on anyway. Like it's not a big
Thanks.
deal. It's just it was a little weird, and I didn't know if you're trying something new. And I'm trying to be supportive, but like I didn't want to say anything. But not saying anything also felt weird because there was that time where you told me to say things. If you you know what I'm talking about. Like just I'm trying to do what you asked me to do. Like yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, if what do you want to try to come into the mirror world with me?
I mean, if you
Okay,
want,
we can do that.
sure, we can do that. We can have a Mirror World expedition.
I
Yeah.
didn't know we could do that.
I mean, I did pull.
All of us in there, or is it just
I don't
one
know.
person?
Probably one at a time, kind of thing. It's probably a limit test that we'd have to do.
Sure.
You try doing so.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's a reflective surface nearby, and plenty of buildings with windows you can see yourself in.
But it's a pretty crowded place. I think somebody would notice if I just slipped into a window.
It's true.
Wait.
I don't think any
There's
of
an
you
easy
have.
way to. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know if any of you. I don't think any of you have been studying barrier techniques and how to put up a veil quite yet. Oh,
Yes.
I mean, Ezra may have because Ezra does Ezra things.
Yeah, Ezra wants to know everything, so I don't think Ezra is able to do it, but for sure has been studying those. Yes.
Understands it, yeah.
Yeah. The comprehension is there, but has not been put into any practice yet, so there is zero practical.
would you like to attempt to?
Yeah, if you could suggest it.
Yeah, actually, I'm cool with that. I think it is very offhandedly, again, doesn't look up from their like sketch pad, doesn't like actively engage, and she goes, I mean, we could just throw up a barrier.
Sure.
Do you know how to do that?
What?
Do you know how to throw up a barrier?
That's a really good idea. Yeah, I could probably do that. Well, I could probably try to do that. I don't know. I haven't done it before, but in theory, it's pretty simple. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I don't think it'll be
that's
too much of a
that's
problem.
that field thing that keeps other people from seeing
Yeah.
us, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not sure how it can go wrong, but it could be cool to find out.
Give it a shot.
Sure.
What do you need us to do?
Believe really hard. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure I can just kind of try to do it. I don't think I really need too much in the way of support. Although if it works, I will accept applause.
You don't want us to all clap really a lot, or that's not a thing we're doing?
After. The applause is after if it's successful. Otherwise, I think it might just be distracting.
Stage
We'll
is
see.
yours.
If it doesn't work the first time, maybe we do applause the second time.
Clap if we believe in barriers. It's what we're doing. Okay.
Okay. So Ez is going to attempt to do this for the first time ever.
Love it.
What
Support
could
this.
possibly go wrong?
Yeah. Well, I hope we find out. X, what do I need to do to see if I can pull this off?
You just gotta make a roll. So you have to make 2 rolls here. I'll say first roll is to see if you recall the incantation for it. You've heard it twice, I'd say, because of read it. You read it once, heard it once, since you've been studying. So we'll make this a difficulty 6. Not too hard.
Okay. Cool. We do that, and that's going to be on a D10, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. We can do this. That is a 4.
Oh,
Huzzah.
You can recall the incantation, which I'll put here in chat.
Good, then I don't have to flex by knowing it.
Oh,
I do.
okay, wonderful. You can flex by knowing it. You don't have to look at the chat. I recognize your game. All right, the next roll is to see if you remember the sort of like feel of it, because it's been described to you through your readings, but it hasn't been. You haven't tried. You might have tried it before, but it's a certain feel that you have to give it. So go ahead and make another roll, D10. Also, this time the difficulty will be 1 lower. It'll be 5.
Okay. That is a 3.
Dang!
Thanks to my trusty fork, which it bounced an 8 off of.
And tell me the conditions you are putting onto this barrier. Is it just making it regular? Are you adding like specific things, like certain people can enter, certain people can't?
I don't think so. I think it is just a standard barrier, although what I am going to do, actually, because it's Ezra and I can't help but be a little chaos gremlin, is I'm going to take half a sec because I'd love to roll and see if I accidentally add an effect.
Oh no.
So that's a 9, which to me feels like it should. And I'm going to leave that entirely up to you, our wonderful tail slinger, if that's okay. And please don't tell us until it becomes relevant.
Wonderful. I want it to be known that I was told to do this.
We cannot blame you for what happened.
Fully my fault, and I'm here for it.
It's an effect. Hopefully the effect isn't Ezra just dies. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Who knows? All right, keep going.
It sprouts from Ezra's midsection, and then just next arc will be about figuring a way to bring Ezra back. It's fine.
Ezra gets a Guado.
And you've all seen this happen before with good old Frank when you caught him in the basement that one time. Which makes it sound way worse than what was
Yeah,
happening.
it doesn't sound good.
It was just as bad as we all thought.
It was gonna be bad. We were not wrong.
Yeah, I think it's again sort of still sort of crouched there, still huddled, knees up, holding the sketchbook. He sort of sets the pencil down and it rolls down. And you get that little like sound as it rolls and just stops at their chest, and then he goes almost disinterestedly. Emerge from the darkness, blacker. Oh, I lost my cigarette. Blacker than darkness. Purify that which is unpure.
That always sounds slightly racist to me.
And I think it's the moment that you say that the like bits of like shadowy inky darkness drip down on all sides of us.
That the
Sorry.
9 starts.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then again, as is just immediately back in the sketchbook, not even like takes the time to register that it worked, goes, huh, and then is back to work.
Applause.
Legit.
We did promise.
And it is enough for you to all to be you see as people are walking by, it kind of almost like fades from their perception unnoticeably. So they're just kind of walking by.
Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
Be the easiest.
We both walk up to probably like a building's window.
Mhm.
And I just put out my hand.
Works as usual.
Okay, this is your first time in the mirror world.
It is. I make sure to get all of me into the vehicle. I do not leave an arm or a pinky or nothing outside of it. Like I got
Correct.
step.
I would not let go of your hand until you are like fully on the other side.
Yeah, no, I commit because I've seen what happens when you half-ass this.
Yeah.
And it is exactly how you'd expect a mirror world to be. It mirrors the world that is outside where you just came from. You do see the like reverse of everything. However, it's devoid of people. There's no one here besides the two of you. You can see the people on the other side walking past as if you were looking into a mirror and they were behind you, but when you turn around, there's no one there.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. ADHD brain does the ADHD brain thing. Yeah, I look a little confused, and by a little confused, I'm like making sure I like operate normally. Like I'm checking to see if like gravity still works normally. It's like the first thing I do. I know it probably looks like he's taking baby steps and being a bit childish, but he's mostly Concerticus at this point in time. That he's like gonna misstepping and something awful is going to happen. Like that's what his concern is right now.
Break something in the mirror world, breaks the world.
Yeah. Breaking in the mirror world breaks it in real life. No,
Yeah.
we don't know. We don't know. Right? We don't know what we don't know. But yeah, so
I
he's
haven't tried to break anything over here.
Yeah, let's not. This is not. I don't think this is the start time for Let's Break It.
Probably not.
But yeah, he will carefully like walk around in a bit of a circle. Do you let go of him once they get in, or does she like maintain physical contact?
I let go to let you explore.
All right, he does not go super far. He's definitely cautious. Like it's probably the most cautious you've seen him in a long time because it's just so far out of like any sort of expectations.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks around and he's like, "So is this what it's always like in here, or?"
Yeah, it's kind of eerily quiet, isn't it?
Yeah, you might want. Yeah, like yes, definitely on the eerie quiet thing.
Look
For
back
sure.
through the reflection to see our friends still back there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They are still there. You all know that the two of them are in there. You can't see them though. It's hard. You can't really perceive them from this
Up
side.
against the mirror.
Yeah, you're up
I know
against the
they're there.
window, and then there's like people
Or-
inside the building, like actually, and they're just like, what are they doing?
Just fully loitering and bothering someone just doing their job inside an office.
I mean, they don't really recognize. I mean, yeah. I guess they're inside the barrier. So yeah, I was like, be like, how does that interact with the barrier? But I guess they're inside the barrier.
Yeah, technically.
They can't get out.
They
don't know that.
What are you writing?
So here's a thing that you all would understand is that usually, at least for the three of you that are outside of the mirror world, usually the barriers are pretty that you've seen have been pretty cut and dry. Like you can enter and you can exit at will. However, as you, Mariella, as you look into the store and are like riding this thing, you see the people past a certain point in the store just kind of like hit a wall where there is none, at least from their perspective.
Oh no.
start like hitting it. And you see other people from the other side are like, why are you just standing there? I don't know, because they don't perceive them. Actually, they aren't seen. So you see people walk through from where they're standing. This guy just banging on the
Would it pass
barrier.
through? Like, could the people
Yeah,
on the other side of the
they're-
window?
They're
notice?
passing through. No one on the other side of the window notices
Oh,
this.
okay.
However, in the store, it seems as if there is a like invisible wall, at least from the people's perspective, and someone else walks through from the opposite way into the barrier, and sees the person saying you see them pointing their mouths moving. You can't quite hear them. They're just like, and then they like turn around to try to go back, and they hit a wall.
Okay. So it's a bit more two-way. Like it affects us also. We can't quite comprehend what's going on the other
Well,
side.
you're outside of this.
You're just
building.
outside the building.
But
not outside the building, but for the barrier, the veil that was put up.
Yeah. So the veil is it looks like it's allowing people to enter, but not allowing them to leave.
Oh no.
I imagine Andrew was like, we gotta keep it contained. People can't,
Not even until someone points it out to us, he does not notice.
That's super fair. His fixation has kicked in.
Yeah. I don't see her around me.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anybody else here except us. I say hello. I yell hello really loud and see if like it echoes back or anything crazy happens.
It does. It's pretty empty in here, and it's the sound. But it echoes backwards.
So
like it starts off quiet. It starts off quiet and also in reverse, the words, and then it gets louder until it stops.
Makes sense. I hear you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Reverse. Put it in reverse, Terry. And I just had to. Let's see. Make a roll for me, Phoebe.
What type of roll?
Just roll a d10.
Sounds
The
great.
single D10.
Mm-hmm. Difficulty is gonna be a 6.
A 3.
Oh, nice.
What is that?
There's a
okay.
no, it's just Phoebe. Comes back to you. The moment. It's been a while since you were in here. 2 days. And while standing here, hearing the words come back from Franklin, and just being in here, you recall what happened after you and the other you's hands touched. She shattered.
She shattered?
And the pieces sunk into you. They
Oh.
didn't hurt, but they sunk in. And you realize now that as you're spending more time in here, the easier it is for you to exist here. The easier it is for you to inhabit this alternate world, so to speak.
I remember what happened.
Everything
And I
okay?
look at my hand. She's not here. I can tell you that.
Okay.
We should leave. We should leave now.
Oh, okay.
Grabs your
Cool.
hand,
On you.
pulls you.
Yeah, he doesn't fight against her. She's the expert.
We come back out the other side, almost bumping into the other.
As the two of them exit, you all hear a familiar voice from Vera coming in from behind you. And Franklin and Vivi, you can see her as she walks in. And she's like, then she walks in and taps it from the inside. It's a pretty nice one. Who did this one?
We all just point at Ez.
Who is completely oblivious.
Did you mean to make it so that people can't leave?
How what?
I don't think you put that much thought into.
Well,
Yeah, no. Yeah. Try
they
to
can't.
walk out.
Much.
No,
Well,
yeah.
that's solid. Ez,
Yup.
you
How
know
do you-
how to
Yeah, you
turn
might
that
need
off?
to drop this.
Oh. Wait. Aren't we not supposed to be able to get out? I thought that was part of it. No one in, no one out, right? Like that's the whole. Isn't that the?
Well, it's no one in, and then communications can't go out. It's sort of the whole vibe.
Oh,
most
it's
of the
not.
time.
Okay.
Or mostly like allows sorcerers to enter and exit, but not, non Magi to
Normies.
enter and exit. Yeah.
There's no official term. You don't have an official term for like civilians or anything. You need
This is
you
non.
need a term.
It's just
Non-Magi. That's
Yeah.
so. Okay.
I mean, they aren't, right?
I mean, but you don't know their. I don't know. I hear what you're saying.
No, you can tell.
I
You
hear
can
the
look at-
words you're saying.
I mean, you just look and see how much curse energy they have. It's like a little bit. They're not.
Civilian's probably a good word.
I mean, sure, we can stick with civilians. But yeah, usually, if they're in here, you can allow them to leave, but not to come back in. But sorcerers, I keep using it. I'm remembering my time in Japan. Magi go in and out freely.
Okay. So I had it backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you just made
Okay.
it so that everybody can't go out.
Right. Well, yes. Okay. I know. I see what
Yeah,
happened.
anybody
Well,
can come
I
in.
think I see.
Yeah. Anybody
And
can
then-
come in, and then nobody can leave, is what you did. So it looks like it's real nice. And then she just hammers a fist onto it, and it shatters.
Well,
Anyway, you need it back at headquarters.
Oh, do you need anything?
Oh no, I just came to get some of those tacos over there.
Yeah.
They are good tacos.
Who's buying them for me? I don't have any money.
Oh, I got the hookup.
Oh,
Didn't-
nice.
Oh, okay. You go ahead.
What did you want to, Tasha?
I was just gonna say, from a financial perspective, it's crazy they haven't given you any kind of allowance or allotment of money or like the company card. I don't know how it works here.
I doubt there's a company card, but Like a business card?
Yeah, something like that, so that you can have your own independence. You know, there's no
Oh.
need to have you dependent on other people while maneuvering through this world.
Oh, it's just money. Anything else I can just get.
Still, it's these days, it's a whole level. Like, that can hold so many people back if you don't have the right know-how.
You know what? You're right. Who wants to give me lessons about it? I teach you, you
I'm
teach me.
Hey, perfect.
Trade. Yeah.
I had a few questions actually about making barriers, so if you did want to like hang out sometime, I'd be down.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about a
Mm.
study date? I like study dates.
I just
Yeah,
pull
but I'm going to be
Ezra
teaching
back.
about finances. You want to be there, Ez, for finances?
No, but I want to be there for the barriers.
That
You can learn later.
I just whispered as it's a date. Back off.
And I meet just slowly the head goes back down.
Like takes the taco from the truck
All study, no date.
and then walks to the back of it and opens up the door. Y'all come in?
I guess.
Into the taco truck?
Yeah, it's great.
I walk over.
This is one of those portal things y'all were telling me
I
about.
think it's just going to be that. I think it's just going to be a portal.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can't be any weirder than walking through a mirror.
I mean, if you don't trust it, I
Walked
can
out of a
carry
fish
you
and
through.
chip store the other day.
You can what?
If you don't trust it, I can carry you through.
I look over to
So
the two that are constantly
untrusting.
flirting.
I need help.
I mean, sign me up.
Y'all can go first.
Can I make a roll?
She like
I-
walks over to the two of you and like underarm like arm carries you.
I will hold out my hand for Vivi in support and make sure that she is comfortable passing through the portal.
Take his hand.
Yeah. And then she walks through. And you find yourself in the headquarters in the main area.
Oh yeah, that
I mean-
was definitely about the same
I'll do
as walking through a
portals.
mirror.
I'll lead through portals. You lead me through mirror worlds. It'll be fine. We've got this.
Eventually, I definitely do want to check out that whole Mirrorverse thing because that is so fascinating. There's so many things I want to test.
You need to
What
figure
happens
out
if
your
someone-
own verse before you figure that out.
What?
We'll talk later. It's fine.
Fork.
Nah. Pay attention.
No.
No. They've done so many things with forks up until this point. What do you mean, no?
The
Pay
fork
attention,
verse.
everybody. And because as you all step through, you see a bunch of people gathered in the main area of the Magi headquarters. In front of them all, you see Leah standing there, in a shirt without any sleeves, black pants, black. The shirt is also black, and she's wearing what looks like some combat boots. As she speaks to everybody, and she's like, "All right, good. Everybody's here. Thanks, Grandma." And Vera has not put the two of you down. She's standing there holding you. Unless you like ask to be put down. She's just kind of like, yeah. And you all hear Leah begin to speak. Okay, here's what we know. The wharf was attacked by some grade 1 curses and 2 unknown special grades, which myself and Vera fought. We don't understand much about them except that they're capable of human speech, which is sometimes seen in very powerful special grade cursed spirits, and that their technique has to do with guns and firepower. Operations will continue as usual until we discover how and why these curses are popping up. And if you encounter any special grades that are unregistered, especially, do not engage if you can avoid it. And if you have to fight, just make sure you survive. and report back as soon as you can. To our newest 5, and she points back to the all of you. Meet me in the conference room in 5. I got assignments for you.
Sure.
All
Until
right.
I'm put down,
Dismissed.
I'm letting myself be carried.
Yeah. She's just holding you. Almost like she's forgotten you're there. She's just kind of like,
Looks back. Are y'all coming?
oh. She sets you down.
Dang it. Vivian.
Sorry.
You
I
ruined
get
their
up.
moment. I chuckle at that. I'm like, ruined their moment.
You.
I mean, that wasn't the date, though.
She points
Yeah.
to Ezra. Vera points to Ezra. Then she grabs you by the collar and drags you away.
Oh. Okay.
Wide-eyed behind the glasses.
He needs to be back in 5.
Sure.
He's not coming back in 5.
Could have told you that.
First we'll follow Ezra and Vera. She takes you to a different office space, another one of those meeting rooms, and it's much smaller than the one that you usually meet in with Leah, and she sets you down in a chair. She like lifts you up, sets you down.
That was strangely comfortable, actually. I didn't hate that. I kind of understand why they enjoyed that now.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
It's great to be carried by me. But listen,
Is that why we
So-
did that? You just wanted to carry me? I mean, I'm not complaining about it, I guess.
no, I just had to make
carried
sure
is
you
something very-
came here. Yeah, and also quietly is the quickest way to get you to not talk.
I guess that did work.
It did, huh? Anyway, you gotta get a better handle on that stuff.
I got a pretty good grip on the fork, I think. I'm trying to figure out better ways to go about hanging on to it. I don't know who told you
No,
about
you're
how I lost it
burning
the last
through your
time. What?
cursed energy at such a high rate. I'm surprised you're not passed out by now. Turn it off.
I don't sleep. What do you mean?
Turn it off. It's on.
I don't
Your
understand.
technique.
Do I just put the? I'll just and Ezra will very carefully place the fork on the table and then put their hands up.
You're not going to be at full capacity at any point in time if you just constantly have your technique running. You have it. You've had it on since the day that I brought you back here.
Do I need a special pouch for it or so? I don't know what to do with it if not for the.
Okay. I'm going to do a
Is
thing.
it off if it's in my pocket?
I'm going to help you. I don't think you fully grasp what you got going on here. So I'm going to do a thing.
Okay.
It might hurt.
Oh. Okay. I've been pretty good at avoiding that up until now. I guess it had to happen eventually.
All right, stand up for me.
Ezra will slowly get up.
And you see her focus on her hand slightly.
Please don't punch me in the face, though. I don't like that.
I'm going to punch you.
Okay.
It's also not going to be in the face. I'm going to
Oh.
palm you in the chest. And then she slams her palm into your chest and pours some of her own cursed energy into it. And you feel yourself becoming, I don't know if you realized it, maybe Ezra didn't, but you realize now that there was this tiredness to you. There was this like sort of level of exhaustion, and you feel yourself like replenishing from that, from this thing. And she looks at you, says, all right, no, breathe, that's good. It's fine. Take a breath. Yeah.
I'm trying to find it.
No, it's all good. All right, yeah. I don't know what it is that you got going on, but whatever you think it's not fork, okay? It's not fork. I don't know exactly what it is. Only you can figure that out. But you got to figure it out, okay? And you got to figure out how to turn it off, because otherwise you're gonna. Well, you might die, to be honest, if you burn through it too much.
So I'm not gonna argue with you because obviously you've been doing this way longer than I have, and it's clear that you
About
have a lot
200
more
years
knowledge
longer,
than
yeah.
anyone else has. Right? Yeah, and I'm not gonna dispute that in any way. But are you sure? Because it really everything started when I started using the fork and the first. Everything's been. Are you? Maybe it's all silverware. Is that how it works? I'm still trying to kind of get a grasp on it. It's not been very helpful. There's such a wide array of like how these abilities work, and every time I talk to someone else about how their curse technique works, they can only kind of explain it. And there's always that like, well, I just kind of know, and I don't really know. I just have the fork, and I do things with the fork, and it works. And I figured it was fork, but no one can seem to tell me how I can go about figuring this out except through trial and error. But every time I try something, it's with the fork, and it seems to work pretty well. So I'm not sure why it's not fork.
Finished?
I could keep going if you want me to, I guess.
No. Okay. Let's take a second, right?
Okay.
Can we think about things you've done, right?
Can I sit back down? Is that okay?
Sure.
Can I? Okay.
Sure. So there's the fork. What did you do with the fork? You made like a lot of them, right?
I did. I made a lot of them, and then there was that one time where I with the shadow and the fork pinned someone with the shadow, and I did that more than once, actually, technically. And then there was the time where I threw the fork at the big clay thing, and then we kind of like were able to mimic, and so I slowed it down, and that was yeah. There's been a lot of fork related things. One time I
Okay,
made
well, think of
fire,
it.
and that was what?
Think of it this way: if your technique both affected the fork and has effects from the fork,
Uh-huh.
the fact that it affected the fork itself the first time means that it doesn't come from the fork itself.
Okay. Well, because I
Because your technique always lies in you. There's no object unless you imbue with your curse energy or your curse technique that can hold or manipulate or use your curse technique.
Okay, I figured it was kind of like the what you gave to you.
Oh, you mean the sword that Leah
Yeah,
gave?
I figured the fork was like the sword.
I know that's different. The sword is different. Okay, it's a curse tool. It's been imbued with a curse technique,
I
but it itself is not a. It does not have its own technique. That technique was imbued within it from an outside source. Objects do not hold techniques. People do.
okay because every time that I pick up the fork, everything I do just makes sense. Like it just every time that I'm like I need to do something, and then I do the thing with the fork, and it just seems very much like common sense. Like these things just go together, and so it works, right?
Maybe
Like
your power is some sort of multiplication or addition of things.
okay, so we multiplied the fork. How did that make the fork stop people though?
I don't know. You got to figure that out yourself. Look, just take some time. Just know that it's not the fork and that it's you.
Right.
And then take some time to figure it out, and you'll figure it out.
What kind of markers do I even look for though? I'm trying to I look I recognize, as many people have told me throughout my life, that sometimes it can be very difficult to have these conversations with me, and I understand it. And I'm sorry about that. Although I know I'm going to get yelled at by a lot of people for apologizing for it, but they're not here, so I don't think it really matters. It's fine because I'm trying to understand this. I get that it is I just am trying to how will I know? Because people keep telling me you'll know, but I don't know when people are trying to ask people out on a date. How am I supposed to know if this is how the technique works? What am I looking for?
Go ask someone. That's not. It's neither here nor there. The point
Oh, I'm
is,
not the only one who doesn't get it. Well, that's nice at least. I'm sorry. Please continue.
point is that you got to find some sort of common thing, right? With my technique, I discovered that I could turn myself into stone and enhance my physical prowess through that in a lot of ways, right? But there's more to it sometimes. It's not necessarily the fact that I just turned myself into stone. There's other things that happen that make that happen. I, increase the density of a person and change the way their skin interacts with other things, mimicking some sort of hardness like stone. But the thing that you have to figure out is what the common thing is. That's what I do to myself, and I've learned because I do that, I can do that to others, thus helping them progressing from wounds any further, or reattaching an arm much easier. But there's some common thing that's happening that is making these effects come from your technique. There's something at the core of it that makes this a reality.
If you're saying that it's always on,
Yeah, you got it on right now still. You must have a large amount of cursing, because I swear, like, most other people would be dead by now.
I've been told that about a lot of things in my life. I've been told I have a lot of energy. I think it was once referred to as Mari once called it big vibes. Um, okay, so I don't. Okay, because I just. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think on it. I'll think about it. Y-
Meditate or something.
that sounds horrifying. I'm gonna be really honest with you.
Go skydiving.
Less horrifying. I like that plan. I don't know how it'll help, but I kind of like that idea. Do we have
Yeah,
portals
something
for
that
that?
calms
Can
your
I just like
mind.
step out of a portal and be falling? Because that would be kind of cool. It also save a lot. Although I guess I have the money now that I can spend on paying to go up and do skydiving. But they make you do like lessons first, and it's definitely less exciting when you're strapped to someone else. Still
There's
pretty
some
cool.
that'll lead
What?
to like planes, as far as I understand. I know Lee has been telling me about all the stuff and filling me in on a lot of things. I think there's some that do lead to planes, but I think they're commercial ones and not other ones.
Can I ask you a question? I know I've said that a lot, and I've asked a lot of questions. Different question, totally unrelated.
1 second, I think you're getting real staticky there for a minute.
Oh no. Am I any better now?
Nope.
All right, hang on. I will reload.
In the meantime,
Between time.
Look at Lily.
oh, it's back.
Hello.
Oh, cutie
This is the
pie.
best place to end. Can I ask a question? Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Honestly,
Division.
yeah. A
Yeah.
great segue.
Yeah. But no, ask your question. You no static no more. You're
Okay,
good.
good. Cool. Yeah, I was just about to ask. Why do you do this?
Like this as a job?
Yeah, yes.
It's fun.
Never worried about something happening to you or anyone you care about? Like, is it just not a concern? Because it was impressed on us. I feel like that there's a good chance we're gonna die doing this.
Yeah. All the more reason to make the most of it while you can, right? And look, if someone that I care about gets taken out by some cursed spirit, then I'll take that cursed spirit out. I mean, it's the part of the job,
I just don't want anything to happen to them. It's a lot, and I know that we've been adapting pretty well, I think, considering everything. And to be fair, I mean, y'all have been, varying degrees of accommodating, definitely very accommodating. But this is a whole lot to have to process. And
well,
we've been sort of pushed up the ranks very quickly, And obviously, we're all still trying to figure everything out. I recognize that most of them have figured out more than me, apparently, because not Fork. But I just want to make sure they're okay. And I'm not sure if I can do that in this circumstance.
Okay. I'll give you the best tip right now that anybody could ever give you in this business. You ready?
Mhm.
To be a good magi, be a good at our job. To be good at our job, you have to be a good deceiver. Withhold information. Give enough of it, but don't give it all. I told you earlier that my technique can change the density and all that, the toughness of um, flesh material like that, right?
Mhm.
What I didn't tell you is that I can target your heart specifically or your lungs.
I don't think I can do that.
That's not the point. The point is that if you want to protect your friends, get real good at lying. If you want to keep them safe, become the strongest there is.
Would you help me figure this out?
It's not really a thing that's easiest to do. I know some of your friends are frustrated with the lack of guidance. However, the truth is, guidance is not really the forte of this job or these abilities.
Training. You can do training, right? Just
In training, we can do, yeah.
yeah. Just keep turning me into stone or something. I'll figure it out. We'll get there.
Oh yeah, no, I think that'd be a good idea. But I mean, I can turn Parsi into stone.
No, I don't mean like you do it. I mean you try to do it, and the whole point is that I'm going to figure out ways to stop that from happening, right? Because then that's how I get stronger, right?
Sure, I guess so. Yeah, we can try that. That's a wild idea, but
So
sure.
there's okay. So I don't know if you know too much about like pro wrestling, and I obviously don't want to like tell you anything you already know. But there's this whole thing in pro wrestling. There's this whole concept in
skip
like
ahead.
Japanese. There's this whole thing of like the like burning a heart on like the King's Road. The whole idea is that you are gonna get the shit beat out of you, right? But you're also gonna beat the shit out of them, and by beating the shit out of each other and refusing to go down, you get stronger. So just keep beating the shit out of me, I guess is what I'm saying, and I'll keep trying to beat the shit out of you, and then eventually maybe one day I'll be able to beat the shit out of you, and in doing so I'll get strong enough to help them.
That sound logic. Oh, it's been like
Was
10
that
minutes. Yeah, I need to take you back to the. We'll set it up.
okay?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And from
Thank you.
there, we'll hop on over to the rest of you. The 5 minutes have passed. Ezra's nowhere in sight.
Well, so here's the question. Do you think he got himself into trouble, or do you think he's talking someone's ear off?
The latter.
Both?
Both? We're going with both. I mean, both does seem like it's a probability as well.
But what would he have done that got him in trouble? Got them in trouble?
Probably the questions to begin with.
This is true.
Why do you
Now,
think
the
they
other
called us back?
That is the question.
At that point, Leah walks in. Sorry I'm late. Was dealing with another group. Had to give them their first assignments too. A lot of new ones been popping up the past few days. Similar situations to you all. Awoke to
Like
this whole thing.
they just saw a random monster at a club they went to all together as a group.
Not exact, but similar. Yeah. Some of them just discovered they could do stuff and have been doing stuff the past like couple weeks now. Or a week? I forget how long it's been. Time is weird down here. Anyway, the point is, it's seems like it's expanded beyond the 5 of you. So 1, 2, 3.
Hooray.
Yeah,
Where's-
I
We've
think
been
for
here
us,
a
it's
week and
been
we're
like
not the youngest
4
people.
days maximum, right?
I don't
Week.
know.
No, it's like a
It was
week
at
and
the
a half.
beginning
I
of the
think, total.
weekend, and it was if a couple days pass, it's Thursday today, and it was so last Friday, so almost a week it's been.
I thought it was Tuesday.
No, we
today.
had like a 4-day time skip at one point in time. So it's
Yeah,
like
it was a Tuesday. It went from like a Friday, like the beginning of the weekend, to a Tuesday, and then we had 2 days between last session and this one.
I thought this was a Tuesday. This session.
No,
had
yeah,
been tougher.
because we were on a Sunday. I thought last episode.
Hmm.
So then, if we were 2 days from there, it'd be a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's only been like 10 days. It's not been long though. You are 100% correct. But
Mhm.
somehow we're not the youngest people at 10 days in.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's just like, yeah, it seems like there are more people who have experienced what you have, which has made us start to focus on finding more, if there are any, outside of you and the other 3 that have shown up.
Will we get to meet them?
Yeah, at some point. Not today, though. They have training and they're on a assignment today. They're not as tough as you.
We're cool. Got it.
I'm assuming Israel will be with us soon, but there's not much time to waste. You can fill them in once they get here.
Sure.
2 things. I have 2 assignments for you all. A restaurant called STK in Mount Vernon Square has been closed for the past week due to the death of an employee. Now, this usually will be left to the cops, but the restaurant has had some reports about flickering lights and seeing a figure of a woman wandering around the kitchen. Usually ghosts or ghost-like things imply curses. So I
I
just
was
need 2
about
of
to
you.
ask if ghosts are real, but okay, I guess.
Technically they are, but they're curses. They're not really ghosts in the way that you think they are. Yeah.
Also,
Some
aliens, also ghosts, or also curses, or no?
aliens don't exist.
Bigfoot a curse?
Okay, just checking.
Bigfoot.
I'm laughing at Lion's look because because Modula does exist, but we're not there yet. But anyway, yeah, no goose, no ghosts, Bigfoot, maybe.
Oh,
What
Mothman?
might be Mothman?
Also maybe. We've had them on the lookout for a long time as potential special grade curses.
Mm.
Guys, do a trip
vampires?
out to West Virginia to look for Mothman.
I'm down.
The Jersey Devil.
Also, yeah, also does exist a special grade that I believe put down like 30 years ago. I'm about due for another one to pop up in the next 20 or so.
Chupacabra.
Slender Man?
Any entity
Cryptid
that you can
equals
think of.
curses.
Yeah,
Cryptid equals curses. Okay,
Yeah.
check.
yeah. Anything that's widely known, yeah, on the lookout for them to appear if they haven't already as special grade curse spirits. The famous ones always pop up as special grades. So.
Do they keep popping up, or once they popped up, once they're done? Is it a one and done thing, or is it like a once they're back in the zeitgeist, they'll pop back
Yeah,
up?
it's sort of the vibe of like, you find them, put them down, but they're still talked about, and people still think that they're just have their theories, and so things spread about, and so they eventually do return because they just are perpetually in the minds of people.
Cool. That's a little bit terrifying.
Yeah, we'll keep a watch on smallpox one. I think is out here. But yeah, question.
Hooray.
I thought people couldn't see curses. Why are certain cryptids so well documented if they're all curses?
Yeah, everyone has a bit of cursed energy in them. And sometimes in moments of intense stress, I mean, you've heard stories of normal people that aren't, I guess you wouldn't know now if they aren't magi, but there are people, non-magi, who experience the entities such as seeing ghosts or that thing in the corner of their eye when you're in a room all alone, walking down the street, and you feel that presence behind you. Sometimes in extreme stress, the curse energy that is within everybody can flare up to a degree in which that allows them to perceive or at least some way sense these curses. So, and sometimes people awaken to the ability to see them be because of near-death experiences and things like that. So, although they don't necessarily develop a curse technique, which is what happened to you all, it'd be normal if you all were able to see the curses after what you experience. But the fact that you can do things about it is not a usual thing that happens.
So usually you just have a one and done near death. We got the extra super fun group discount of now being sorcerers. Check.
Yeah,
Magi.
which again, it implies there's been alterations to your brain in some way.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone
Terrifying
says
way to put it.
no, the curse technique somewhere lies somewhere in the frontal lobe. I believe I said this already. So the fact that you have it now means that your brain was altered.
Okay.
Fun stuff.
Good time.
Good job. All 5 of us to this one restaurant?
No, I just need 2 of you to go there and see what's happening. There's another assignment that I need 3 of you to go check out. And that's about now is when Ezra is able to make it back. Good of you to join us. We're just going over this.
Yeah, what's the other one?
All right, so Franklin Tower is a building that leases out office spaces. The weird thing is that they keep having to hire new property managers, 5 in the last 3 months. Nuno's doing a pretty good job, but the even more weird thing about it, and the reason why we're going to investigate it, is the fact that the other 4 have died of natural causes, each after 3 weeks to the day of working there. So I need 3 of you to go check that place out for me.
Why not just all of us go together?
Because it's another assignment that you missed.
2 assignments. You arrived late to the briefing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I feel
Talking.
free to decide amongst yourself who's going where. And she puts the files down on the table.
I'm usually
Report
pretty
back
good
when
at
you finished.
convincing people, so maybe I can go to the one at Franklin Towers in case we need to talk to anyone.
I was also thinking I could probably go there. There's probably more reflective surfaces in an office building than there is in a single restaurant.
True.
I'm fairly good at investigating areas, so Franklin might work for me. And I know you will probably want to go to the restaurant, and we'll be able to blend in and do what we need to do there the most. So
Yeah, they'll be able to.
feels like
Yeah.
That
They'll
means
maneuver through that.
Ez can go with you.
Yeah, you just point me where you want me to go. Apparently, I have more to figure out than Fork, and I think I can do that both ways.
Yeah.
Well, there's also plenty of forks at a restaurant if you wanted to stick to it.
No, I think I'm specifically not supposed to.
Okay.
that's weird.
I feel like you were doing great with the forks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think fork was fine. I don't know why we're suddenly anti-fork.
I don't think we're anti-fork. I think we're just trying to.
Maybe try a spoon.
I might try a spoon. If I keep doing the forks, apparently I might die, and I don't think that that's what we want to do.
Yeah, we
Okay,
don't
yeah,
want that.
don't touch another
Yeah.
fork.
I think it's hyperbole. It's fine. It's because I like ooh fork, but I'm not dead. It's fine. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's
Record to
okay.
hear that part directly from Vera, but okay.
Vera
Vera-
walks in. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Will he die if he keeps using forks?
Oh, yeah.
Grab the fork
Oh.
out of your
Right,
Well, not exactly the forks themselves, but
It's fine. We're
They just-
figuring it out, Vivi. It's okay.
no,
It's
they
okay.
just
We're
have
figuring
they
it
just
out.
have their technique up all the time.
You mean that bluish aura that he's got going on all the time?
Oh, you've been practicing your reading flow of curse energy. That's nice. That's good. Yeah.
Vivi, I promise it's going to be fine. Vera's going to beat the shit out of me a bunch, and it's going to be totally okay. Franklin gets it. Franklin, you understand, right? You get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, right? Vera and I talked about it.
Yeah.
Shit
It'll
out
be
of
great.
you in like strength training wise, or
Something like that. Yeah, like many opportunities to have like Okada Omega.
oh, you're just gonna run King's Road back. Yeah. that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get it. It's just gonna be like the G1 all over again.
I should have
Yeah,
paid more
yeah, no, I
attention
hear
when
you.
they talked about wrestling.
I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, no, that makes way more sense. No, you're fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it'll
See?
be fine.
Totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Can I have the fork
No,
back?
that makes sense.
Would like the fork.
Do you not have a
I
fork in your
look him
pocket?
in the I no, I took it from him.
Oh,
Do not die. Hands over fork.
I will not die. Got it.
That's a good promise to make. This is Leah speaking at the time. Walks back into the room. Okay, cool beans. I just got off of the phone. The windows you'll meet them at the place. They'll inform you of everything they need to once you get there. For whoever's going to Franklin Tower, you'll be meeting a window that works here under the name of Barry Jackson. And for whoever's going to the restaurant, you'll be meeting Cooper Larson.
Cooper. I heard Koopa for a moment. I'm sorry. I about had so many questions.
Well, have fun. Don't die. Make your way back when you can. She walks out of the room. And I think that's a good place to take our break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. 10 to 15. We'll see once we get there. See how we're feeling. And we'll be back with more War of the Magi for you all at home. Bye-bye. Welcome back to Tales from the Table Studios, where you, yes, you, deserve a seat at the table. And we're back with more stuff. Oh, excuse me.
Time to split the party.
Time to split the party. Isn't splitting the party wonderful? Isn't that great? Isn't that
Nothing
great for you?
bad has ever happened when they've split a party.
Isn't it
I'm just
wonderful?
nervous at the fact that a
We have
certain
the
two
two
of us, that
tanks.
Franklin and I decided, I had to go to one side.
And the healer in the
yeah. The
The mid
tanks
to
really were
long
like,
range
we'll
fighter.
just go together to this one group here.
the
Well,
healer
S
in the
is like
mid
a
range fighter.
powerhouse. They just don't
Mhm.
know what they're doing.
Let's be clear. Everybody here has dealt more damage than me. I am not a damage dealer, so I think they've got this. Keep in mind, if you kill something by dealing more damage to it before it can kill you, you don't need a tank.
I'm just saying, through the system, you and I are out here tanking, would be able to tank the best.
Yeah.
Full agree.
Tank and the sub tank are out here. meanwhile, the healer in the mid to long range fighter are going to
this.
an enclosed space.
We'll just black flash our way out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fine.
I want you to all
call me a mid to long range fighter. I think I'm just chaos incarnate. I think fighter is very generous.
fair enough. Fair enough. Which, by the way, I need everybody to know, when I was planning for this stuff, I was like, this is probably how they're gonna split it, and you did exactly what I thought
You know your players too well.
You've got us
Yeah.
figured out.
exactly
Now we're in
what I thought
trouble.
was gonna happen. So yeah, stuff is planned for these specific groups. Isn't it wonderful? Anyway, let's get right back into it. All right, Matt, take us off. I'm just kidding. You're good.
Heading over to the restaurant.
Mm-hmm. So the two groups of you have, we'll say you've made your ways to, or you're making your way to your locations. Is there any sort of talk or prep you make, and how are you getting there to STK, which is a wonderful steakhouse?
Not sponsored.
Hashtag not
Not
sponsored.
sponsored.
Yeah.
Like my research
Get
says
out
it's a
of us.
steakhouse. Okay. Yeah.
Listen, STK, get at us. We can make this work. It's fine.
STK, I prefer other steakhouses, but if you send me some money, I'll start promoting you.
Listen,
a check
I
and
will
we'll
never. We on this channel will never support anything we don't believe in. But what I do believe in is that I've never had a steak anywhere in your location. So you will be the best
I
steak I've
know.
ever had in the area.
And that's marketing.
That's
All
it.
right.
That's our pitch deck. That's what we're going to send them tomorrow.
Getting the draft ready tonight.
Perfect.
This is going in it. But yeah, how are you getting there? Two, is there anything you talk about on the way?
Ezra, would you have like a preferred way of transit?
No, I don't think so. I'm just whatever gets us there. I mean, the portals are cool. The bus is also cool. We can walk it. Whatever works best for you. You.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't we take the bus?
I love that idea.
I want to ask you some questions. So you were in there an awful long time with Vera, so just want to know a few things.
Oh, like what?
Did she say anything about me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Good things?
Well, she was like, you might die.
Oh, all right. Is that it?
I mean, it wasn't like in a bad way or anything. We were just talking about like what the
Not
job
in
is
a
like.
bad
And, like,
way.
No, well, I mean, yes, dying is always in a bad way, I suppose. But it wasn't like, oh, you's probably going to die because it's you. Just, the job is difficult. And so there was conversation about how, you might die. You didn't seem excited about it, if that helps at all. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, what are we...
I'll
Yeah,
take that. Yeah. That's a
Oh,
good
is this
sign.
is this more of like the carrying stuff? Is this the like
Yeah.
oh
mean-
oh oh okay, I see.
Yeah. You weren't in trouble or anything, were you?
I don't think so. I mean, she was it's hard to tell sometimes with her, right? Because she's not like angry or anything, but she's very direct, and I kind of appreciate that because obviously that makes it a lot easier to understand. Except sometimes it doesn't make it easier to understand. Because sometimes when people are direct, it's because they're upset, but sometimes they're direct because they're just direct, and it's hard to tell because sometimes you don't know what people are trying to do. But no, I don't think I was in trouble. I think it was just a hey, you need to make changes or you're gonna die kind of thing. You know, just like a pep talk.
The
Okay.
bus pulls up at this moment. The bus stop you've been waiting at. The door opens and the bus driver looks on and says, "All right, Ezra,
Hello.
you're not gonna make a mess on my bus again, are you?"
I mean, it wasn't really a mess the first time, right? I think that's overblowing
You
things a little.
spilled red paint everywhere.
Well, it was a bumpy ride. I wasn't expecting it to be so. Have the shocks been replaced? Like, have we fixed the suspension in the bus? Because if you fix the suspension in the bus, I don't think it'll be a problem. I don't have paint with me anyway, so I probably can't cause a mess this time. I can't tell you if anyone else is going to cause it.
Okay, get on. Just get on. You don't have
Thank
any paint
you.
with you, right?
Nope, no paint.
Amber looks at you. You're not gonna make a mess either, are you?
No, of course not.
All right. All right. There's a picture of you down at the base.
Is it a good one?
No, it said, "Do not let this person on your bus."
No, I understand that part. But I mean, like, is it a good picture?
Oh, and we got paint all over your shirt, so
It doesn't inherently make it bad.
I guess it's a good picture.
Nice.
Why didn't you tell me you got banned?
Well, I'm not banned. He's letting me on the bus.
Once, just because it's late and
You know,
I don't
once
want you
is
go
how
anywhere
it
else
starts.
causing havoc.
I like to think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. And
You're
as
not
we'll
making
just
the case.
get immediately swipe
No,
gone.
the gateway bus.
Doors close, bus starts to move.
It wasn't that much paint, you. It was like a reasonable amount of paint.
What was the paint for?
That's a very good question, but it was also like 37 projects ago.
Oh.
I don't know, maybe some pants.
I think that's a good place to switch. And maybe some pants. The three of you, Mari, Franklin, and Vivi. How are again similar questions? How are you getting to Franklin Tower, and how is there anything you talked about on the way over?
Is it by Franklin Square?
It is on. This is a real place. It is on I Street.
Okay, yeah. So I assume I Street by Franklin Square if it's called Franklin Towers.
Yeah, I Street in the on the east end of Washington. Yeah, that's all I got.
What do you mean at the east end of Washington?
Oh yeah, it is by Franklin Park. It's by Franklin
Okay,
Park.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we can just take the metro over to McPherson. It's right next to the park. I guess sitting in the metro. Do we know specifically where it might be in the building?
We're meeting a contact there, so they'll hopefully know.
I was about to say, I think the
Boy.
window would know.
So honestly, I'm not
Well, which is
putting a lot of
weird
faith in any of the
code.
people they send us.
So here's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's fair.
Every person we've met that's not like in charge of something seems to be pretty confident. The girl who can do stuff with birds, super cool. Like right? What I've
I
noticed
didn't
is,
meet her, but
yeah, she was. Ezra and I were talking to her at the while things were going on. It was about uniform stuff. It was like during the crazy mission, but like I've noticed everybody who's like not in the upper echelon seems to be pretty good. This might be a like one of those weird cases where, and I don't mean to like besmirch the leadership, but like where you have a lot of people in the lower level who are just propping people up who are not great leaders.
got it.
Because
Okay.
clearly a lot of our leaders are great fighters, but being a great fighter doesn't always
Yeah.
make you a great leader.
Oh, it's one of
Right?
those systems. Yeah.
Like that's what I'm getting out of a lot of it is we got a lot of great people who do a lot of good stuff, and we got some great like things, but the top tends to replace leaderships pretty quickly, and that's not a good sign. And this has a high death turnover, so you're getting the person who's probably volunteering knowing they're going to die rather than the most competent people at the top.
Yeah, a lot of holes in administration, like a restructuring is needed for sure.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, there's not even a whiteboard. That was the weirdest part to me. It's like there's just little things where I'm like, there's not a uniform, and there's not like just little things, just little itty bitty little things that feel like they should be there. That I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get
If
it.
they've been operating or existing for as long as they have, you would think they'd have some kind of system to figure out what your curse technique is.
Yeah, but apparently if 8 brand new people showed up and they considered that a glut, it sounds like it's a lot of people passing down the information orally and pretty like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not that oral tradition mentor vibe going on way more than it has the, hey, we need to school people in a classroom setting. Not that, not that Frank wouldn't be able to help them with that, you would think.
All I know is I passed that class, so.
Yep.
I'm taking it this semester, so we'll see how we do.
Oh,
he better pass you.
I'm working on guilt tripping him right now, so.
I mean, technically, can't you just order him to pass you at this point?
Can we? I don't know how it works. Are we co-workers? Are we his
but we have more rank
subordinates?
than him. We're not his subordinates because our grade is higher.
True.
But
Now,
he has
that it got
seniority.
official.
Is that a thing? Is seniority a thing, or is it just might is right here?
Yeah, I'm like, is it might is right?
Might is right here. It feels pretty might is right.
Okay. I guess I can ask Vera afterwards when we get back.
Also, you could just get Vera to tell him to pass you, because if you fail, that messes up other things and that would hurt the organization, and then you could just put it under the he better pass me based on organizational priority. Because I should be taking assignments, but if I have to work on Frank's class,
lives are being lost if you do not pass me.
I'm adding a note.
Yeah.
This is absolutely college kid thinking of right here. I'm just saying.
This is absolutely get hit by the university bus energy going on.
It's the equivalent of if I get run over by the college bus, they'll pay for my tuition.
They'll pass, yeah.
Yeah.
If my roommate dies, then I get a free ride for the semester.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is just straight up like, no, he like, also, maybe if he did a better job teaching you how to do things, then you wouldn't need to have to pass his class because he'd be a good teacher. Like, you'd think he could maybe have some institutional teaching things set up here at this organization. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be angry about this dude this whole time. I don't know why he makes me so angry.
You're 100% in your right.
He should be in a position. Well, he just should be in a position of like authority and helping and doing things. And they say he's good, but he has not. He's just been creepy in dark rooms.
He's apparently helped us. Like when after
He
we learned
did.
what
He
his curse
did
technique
do.
is, like I realized there's some other
He hit
moments.
rewind. He put it down, flipped it, and reversed it. He rewinded Missy Elliott style, and that's good for him. That's great. I'm happy that he helped us. I'm happy he is about. But he's just no. He's just no. I just don't like him. I just don't. Something in my soul tells me I don't like him, and I don't know what it is.
It's not like he
I
made a
don't-
great first impression. Us seeing him with like a weird cult chanting thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He did not make a good first impression. Like on a
No,
scale of
we
1
all
to good
thought
first
he was in
impressions.
some kind of like sex blood cult situation.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. He
Are there other
does get wrong.
people on this train?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you don't care.
There
I just
are.
want to know.
There are, and they have moved away.
I mean, we're not being. There are a bunch of people. We're not being loud about it. We're being like cuddled up in ourselves, doing college kid things, right?
We're
We're not
in
just yelling
so
at the train.
there's a notorious section of the train where there is like at the very back of like some of the older train models, there's like a big barrier that separates just like two solo seat areas. Just there.
Nice. Real world application for train stuff. Loving it. But no, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine
not-
the rest of this train ride is just bashing Frank.
Yeah.
No, it's trying to talk about what's coming up and then circling back to bashing Frank. Like I
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
trying to change the
Yeah, yeah.
subject, but it always comes back to bashing Frank. Like it's always like
This is the way things go. And I think that's a good point to move back to you and Ezra as you arrive near the place you're trying to go to from the bus stop. And there's like a couple more minutes walk, but you're able to find your way there. The person that you are there to meet is standing on the corner. As you approach, you see this rather tall man. He's rather slender, so to speak. Doesn't seem like he goes to the gym much or anything. Pretty average build, so to speak. He has slick back black hair and a gray suit on with a black tie and a white dress shirt. Are you two people I'm meeting? I'm Barry. I'm Cooper. Wait, gotta make sure I got the right one. I'm Cooper Larson. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Yu Wong. This is my associate, Ezra Eisenhart.
Oh, hello. Okay, yeah. So you are the ones I was told to meet. Sorry, it's my third. That's my third time doing this. I'm a little, just trying to get everything going. Yeah. So,
Yeah, this is like our second.
oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
like,
You just like graduated from the academy then?
Graduated.
there's an academy. I didn't realize there's a whole academy going on. What?
I mean, yeah. There's like once you, I mean like I went to it, but I went to the window version of it. But like, yeah, like when you are in this life, a lot of times it's a kind of a family deal. So sometimes they like, you sign up for it, you go to there and you graduate, kind
I
of work
wonder
here.
if they have a library that has more stuff than they have at the, because then there could be. Oh,
No, they have the best stuff at headquarters. You don't find much. I mean, honestly, you'll find more at the academy is that there's a lot more books on talking about the basics of everything.
Well, you need good fundamentals.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
great.
I mean, I might have been able to do that barrier right.
Oh, you can do. Oh, are they? Oh no, because you're Magi, not a window. Okay, got it. You can do barriers, so that's cool. I guess technically I didn't need to come.
Well, I could.
I don't know, but I guess this is your second time. That might be why. Is your like second mission, or is it like your just second time out?
Which one will make you feel more comfortable with what happens next?
That doesn't. I'll tell you that. That question.
Just trying to be helpful.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Just Hey, it's all good. So, yeah. Um. Yeah. It's like. Oh, because you're the ones that awoke randomly to this whole thing. Not you weren't born with it.
Yeah, like just a little over a week ago.
Yeah. Most people like everybody except you born with it. So
Great.
Well, are we not born with it, or were we born with it, but it was dormant? I don't know if we have a decision on. Like, do we know?
no, you didn't. You most likely didn't have it until whenever it happened to y'all.
Does that happen? Is that a thing?
No, no, it's weird. Actually, literally, y'all are the only people this has happened to.
Okay. All right. We're special. Great.
Oh, you should say that to Vera.
I don't
That
know
would
I don't know
probably
if I'd
be
be
a
happy
good.
about that. It probably implies there's some other nefarious plot going on that involves you incidentally somehow. So honestly, if I were y'all, I'd be scared for my lives.
No, see, but Vera might like that. That might be the air of like mystery and danger. That could work.
Yeah.
That could work. You
She
should get
did
that,
talk a lot about me possibly dying.
Right,
So
right. So
I
this
guess
can't
I'd lean
possibly
into
do
that.
anything but help. Yeah, exactly. It's probably will get you. Yeah.
Hey, y'all are perfect for this job. All right, so shall we? We can just get started here. So, um, and he starts to walk over to the thing, over to the restaurant, kind of expecting you all, the two of you, to follow. And he starts filling you in. So, yeah, about a week ago, this place closed down and has been ever since because of the death of one of their chefs. Um, and before that, apparently, they have been reporting that they were a lot of the employees were sort of complaining to the management because they kept seeing what they thought was a ghost of a woman wandering throughout the kitchen, as well as flickering lights occasionally when she would appear. Um, and then this death happened, and it was sudden, and he showed no signs of any health problems beforehand, and he it was a heart attack that got him. Um, but other than that, there was no signs that he would have one or any indication that his health was in such a state that he would perish from such a thing. So it is something to investigate. Sometimes these things turn out to be nothing and coincidental, so to speak, but it's always good to check it out and make sure that it's not, which is probably why they just sent two of you this time. Although y'all are grade like what, like 4, 3?
I think we're one. We're
Pretty
one,
sure
right,
they
guys?
said we were one. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
dear
we're number
God.
one.
Two, maybe one or two. I don't remember.
We got
Something
upgraded
like that.
after last episode.
Oh yeah.
Technically, you're a 2 and we're 1s. It's crazy. They've split the party situation.
Y'all are, oh,
That's an interesting reaction. Is that a good reaction or a bad reaction?
well, it's just, it doesn't instill confidence that they're sending two grade 1 sources to the same place.
Oh yeah, okay, I can understand why. Well, maybe it's just because we're new at this.
I mean,
Probably it's because we're new at this.
grade 1 Magi are the strongest ones in our organization. So, one's kind of wild that y'all advance so quick, and two, yeah, it's probably going to be crazy in there. All right, it's going to be fine.
It was not get hit in the face.
I'm just gonna set up the veil and the curtain, and y'all can begin y'all's investigation. I'll remain out here the entire time because I'm not doing that, and I'm not a non-combatant. So
Okay.
yeah,
I think
and then
while Cooper's setting it up, I think you is gonna take out just some leftover chips from the taco stand, and he's gonna focus in on that cursed energy, and hand Ezra a chip, and say, This is gonna help us.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I just yep. I'm always down for a good chip. I'll take the chip.
And we'll both mechanically get a temporary hit point.
Hey.
Wonderful. Ezra now has 3 health temporarily.
Listen, it doesn't break the plan because I still only have 2 max health. Just a temp
we
on
found a
top of it is
loophole.
fine.
We found a loophole.
We found a loophole. We found a loophole. It's fine.
And you hear Cooper say the incantation. You see the color of this curtain is different than usual. Usually it's some sort of like gray or darker color. This is like a dark green as it lands over you all. All right, I made it so that people can't non-magi can't enter, but they can exit if they are inside. So if you do see them, send them out here. I'll make sure that they are evacuated, and they cannot
That's the
enter
opposite
once
of
they
what I
leave.
did. That's good. Yours seems just better.
Okay. And just a reminder, cellular service is going to be available here. So if you have anything to say, just yell it out to me. Unless you are somehow trapped within a different barrier inside there, then I won't hear you. But you're a grade 1, so you should be able to handle it.
Okay. See you on the other side, Cooper.
See you on the other side of the war.
Oh, I got that reference. I know that one.
Yeah. Do you
Hell
both
yes.
enter? You enter?
Yeah.
Okay. As you step through the doorway, we see different set of footsteps walking into a different building. As we go back to the other group, you are now at your destination. Entering the building, you see that there is a sort of desk with a receptionist standing by. He seems to be in his work, but you do see another person standing there who is wearing just sweatpants, just this entire sweatsuit, all gray, a black shirt underneath. And you see this person has no hair, and his skin is a a deep brown color. He looks at you all as you walk in. Oh, you all are the ones I'm waiting for, correct? I'm Barry Jackson.
I want to clarify. No hair as in his head is shaved bald, or he has no eyebrows as well.
Fair enough. His head is bald.
I'm double checking. That's a really noticeable difference.
That's fair. He has eyebrows. He does
Okay,
not have hair on his head. Yes.
He has
bald.
no hair on his
Yeah.
head. He is bald.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, it's so pedantic. I understand. It's super important because we have to describe him later. We're like, he had no eyebrows, and then something happened to him. So I will hold out a hand to shake his hand because that is.
He shakes your back. It's a firm. Hey, you're
Franklin
the
Freeman.
yeah. I've heard of you.
Yep.
You had a nice season last year.
I did.
Yeah.
Pretty solid overall. Ain't mad about it one bit. But yeah, we're here. We're the new kids on the block, I believe, is what they say, or whatever. I don't know. There's a thing. We're new here.
Sometimes that is sometimes the phrase that is used. Well, it's good to see you all got here in one piece. Is there anything that I need to go over? I know you're, like you said, you're the new kids on the block. So is there anything that I need to run down for you before we get started here that you have any questions about?
I mean, that is a laundry list of questions we do have, but questions about this particular situation, I will.
Yeah. Literally, like, what happened? Where did it happen?
All right, so we've had and he like sort of pulls you all over to the other side of the room, which is a very large first floor. I don't know what the inside of this building actually looks like. I'm just guessing, everybody. Don't worry about it. Very large first floor. He pulls you over to a sort of a seating area that is here, and he sits down at one of the tables, and he pulls out from under his sweatsuit jacket, pulls out a folder, opens it up, and begins setting pictures on the table of the former property managers, and he starts talking to you all. So there's been, I'm pretty sure you've all been briefed that there have been 5 new property managers over the last 3 months at this building, and the 4 that are not currently working here, of course, have passed away due to natural causes, all within 3 weeks of working here, or exactly 3 weeks after working here. And the pictures you see of all of them, these 4 people, a picture of them working here, and then another picture of them after they've died. Natural causes, they say different things. One had a heart attack, one just passed away in his sleep. They vary, the different things, but the one thing they have in common is that they worked in this building for exactly 3 weeks before their date of death. And the last one, or the 5th one that is currently working here, is nearing, it's about 3 days before his 3rd week. So we hope to prevent this before that time, if we can, if whatever's happening here. We're mainly just having you all investigate the issues that may be happening here. Just check around the building for anything that may seem out of the ordinary, any sort of flickering light, anything that may catch your eye. If you think ghost, it may very well be a cursed spirit, essentially. And sort of course, anything else that may be out of the ordinary. I can't tell you exactly what to look for, but along the lines of those things that you would look for a ghost, essentially. So just sweep the building, go through it. If there's anything that speaks out to you, if you need me to set a curtain down, I will do so. But as of right now, we don't have any expectations that there are something that you have to deal with right now. Right now, it's just an investigation. So until then, it's best to keep the veil or the curtain not down, so that way you can communicate to me if you need it. Any questions so far about what we need to do?
No, it's an investigation, and if we see a ghost, it's probably a cursed spirit. Makes sense. Is anybody gonna bug us here in the building, or do you have any, like, we need any janitors
out of office
clothes or anything like
or-
that?
No, the building has been closed down for the evening for scheduled maintenance. If you probably saw the van outside of electrical company and also a plumbing company. We're just trying to make it seem like there's something going on here, so that, of course, no one enters or exits that isn't supposed to be here. So
Makes sense.
there are no electricians or plumbers in the building. Those are just parked outside, so no worries. And there's a sign. All the tenants have been notified via whatever, by their portal for the building, in which that they are not to enter the building until such maintenance has been done, which we'll say most likely, if we find nothing, tomorrow morning. If we do and need to come back, then we'll keep it closed until such time as we determine it to be safe for people to reside here. The receptionist is still here with us. This is a person who is one of ours, and he's the one who reported the incidents to us. So while he's not a combatant,
He's in the know.
yeah, he works sometimes as a window like myself. So feel free to ask him anything that you may need about the building or about the areas in the building. And yeah, just make sure you watch each other's back. If you need to call me, here's my number. And he takes out his phone and he taps it. If you put your phone out, taps it to transfer numbers. And I'll have yours in case you need me, and in case I need you, as I am also am a non-combatant. So if there's an issue that arises, I may have to call you for help as well.
Makes sense. I hear you.
I have an idea.
What's up?
She goes up to one of the glass windows and just touches it and proceeds to peer through it and sees like the reflective changes for every other window of each level. She's doing a preliminary scan of each level through the windows of this one window on the ground floor.
I love this. I love it. Go ahead and make a roll for me. You're gonna have your perception, and before there's no traits or struggles that you have that alters your perception. I believe. I know one of you has that. I forget which one of you do.
Let me double check.
I don't have any altering traits.
No, just reaction.
Lovely. So go ahead and make a perception roll. We're gonna have your difficulty for this be we're gonna have it be a 4.
What am I rolling?
A D10, unless you have something that otherwise augments the die for the roll. A reminder, you can spend effort in things or someone can help if they'd like to increase your die pool, so to speak, or you can spend effort to do specific things. I gotta look at the thing
A
again.
lot of them, you still have to like be in certain proximity for certain designers of those contingencies, right?
Probably.
What are we
Probably.
talking about?
Like to help?
You were talking about the. Never mind. I thought you were talking about like the alarms for the.
Oh, gotcha. Vivi's taking looking through the mirrors to spy on the other levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the
This is
difficulty?
to 4.
Or exactly?
Wonderful. It's great. You see on this is a 12-story building. I should point out, and you see on the 10th floor there is someone who appears to be a janitor, sort of like sweeping through the area.
You said no one's supposed to be in here, right?
Nope. They also did a sweep before you got here to make sure that there was no one here.
Okay, well, there's definitely a janitor-shaped thing on the 10th floor.
Okay, I'll put down the curtain now. And
Yep.
you see again, as he makes a hand sign and speaks the emerge from the darkness, blacker than darkness, purify that which is impure. And you can see the change in the hue of the area as this curtain falls over the building. You can see through the doors and through the windows that it is like normal, a almost black, dark color that sort of like comes into the room, almost like you're covered entirely by a large shadow. It doesn't dim the light or anything for that, for mechanically, so it doesn't make it harder to see for you or anything, but it is a shade darker, so to speak, everywhere. And Barry turns to you and says, okay, so I've made a standard curtain. Again, people can exit if they are non-magi, but they cannot enter. You are all free to enter and exit as you please, and any cursed spirits that may be inside of this place will also have a hard time leaving. Although if they are strong enough, they may be able to break through it, so be aware of that.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Who wants a fast track? And she's like still watching the figure and then holds out her hand behind her for either of you to hold on to push through to the other side.
I
already.
They're on the 10th floor. I think splitting us up even more might not be the best idea. Keep an eye on them, and
I
we
can
can make our way.
Okay. She reaches into her bag and pulls out like a hand mirror.
Mhm.
Touches it and again tries to search for the 10th floor window through it.
You can still see that person there just sweeping through the floor.
Alrighty, let's go. We gotta walk up 10 floors.
I mean, take an elevator up. That's not a
You
big
can.
deal, but
So
felt
obvious,
like-
though. They'll know.
I will know.
I do
So-
think
If I
Mari is
teleport
equally as
us-
lazy and has been so overly confident considering how well they've all been doing in fights that she's just
What
like,
if I teleport
we
us
could
to
go
the
up."
9th floor and then walk up a stair?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, or we could take the elevator to the 9th floor and get off. You really want to teleport, it
That's,
seems like.
that's what she said to get to
It'd
the
be
elevator.
faster. I'm just-
Yeah, okay. If that's what you want to do, go for it. I'm just, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Are y'all okay? Do y'all need some time before?
No,
mean,
we
we're
can
just-
head up.
We're good.
Okay.
So weird question, actually, really weird question. If it turns out to be just a regular janitor that you all missed, what do we do with him?
Just send him down here and I'll make sure he gets out. And then
Okay.
continue with the investigation like as we talked about before.
Sounds good.
Um,
I just figured I'd clarify that really quick. That
Any
seems like a good thing to clarify.
any humans that you may encounter, well, I mean, we're all human, but any non-magi that you may encounter, just send them down to me as fast as you can, and I will make sure that they evacuate.
Sounds good.
And then I think I'll also, since we did have like a couple days time skip, we'll grab out. I think she ordered online like a little speaker that can be set up like in one of the little sections of her backpack on the outside for her to play, and is like currently fiddling with like the Bluetooth to try and hook it all up.
Okay. Then I think we will just walk in and go to the elevator so you can do that.
Yeah, I'm like,
Maybe it'll work in the mirror dimension. It's a great test to see if technology works there.
legit.
If you take the elevator, you'll be hearing some elevator music.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
Love
dun,
some
dun,
good
dun,
music.
dun, dun, dun.
And as you all enter the elevator and it takes you to the 9th floor. Are you taking it to the? No, you're taking it to the 9th and then walking. correct?
Yeah,
on the ninth
and
floor,
then making our way
okay.
up to the 10th.
The
Honestly, it might
elevator.
be good for us to take some different like staircases to go up.
There are
Fair, yeah.
multiple staircases that you can take.
Okay.
There are as the elevator door opens, we cut to the restaurant as the kitchen doors slide open, and as you two entered this place, you notice it's very interesting architecture. There are gray brick walls in the back. There's a large bar in the center in which you can see there are a bunch of sort of like white panels that span across the roof and then connect to the sort of like glass area of the bar in sections. Each section has these like spikes in like different rows. So there's one spike, and then in the next column there's two spikes, 3 and 4, and then so on up until about you get about 6 of them in one area. And as you've made your way to the back, there are really the lights are not on this place, but if you've been here before, there are colorful lights that that light up underneath the bar and around the area in the restaurant. And but this place is devoid of any life beside the two of you. And as you enter to the kitchen, it is a sight to behold. It is large, and you can tell that it holds many. You, with your expertise in being a cook, a chef, you know that there are a lot of people that would work back here. There's pretty good, not the best, but pretty good equipment. The knives are sharp, and they seem to be well kept. The um, area is clean. It seems, even though they were closing for a week, they made sure to keep the kitchen clean.
Great. I mean, if there are many like a wide array of cutlery, I think you would usher Ez over there and say, "Hey, if you're not allowed to use forks, you
No,
got the pick of the litter here."
it's true. I think I am allowed to use forks. I'm just not allowed to only use forks. I can't always use forks, I think is the thing. I have to.
Okay. Knives, spoons, microplane.
Ooh. I don't know. A microplane would be interesting.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, as we'll just take the microplane and like slip it into their pocket. This is just the handle jutting out. Which is definitely a bad idea. Don't do this at home. But
Yeah.
please don't stick a microplane in your pocket.
I'm wondering if you smells anything that doesn't smell like it belongs in a kitchen.
Go ahead and make a perception roll for me. Do you have anything that alters your sense of smell or anything like that?
Yes, I have keen sense
Lovely.
smell, so I can roll a
Iconic.
d8 for it.
Yes, go ahead and roll your d8 here. Your difficulty is going to be difficulty here is going to be a 5.
I rolled an 8.
Oh no.
Um, now the help action can be done after a roll if there is the wanted. You can also spend 3 effort to gain a die on any check you made, which can be also be done before or after the roll. So
So I don't know if I have sidekick and I love to help. I don't know if I can here. I'm not sure how Ez would help with smelling rules.
do you do you have a handkerchief by any
And
You can
as will
waft
I
the bad smell away.
do the full pat down. Yeah, I think Ez will pull out. It's not a like handkerchief. I think it's just a piece of like scrap cloth that's got a couple like stitches in it for something, and just be like, yeah, here. I can do. I
Okay.
can. Yep.
And you is he is assuming that it's a handkerchief and just immediately blows his nose,
Excellent.
and then he'll try to smell again.
okay. All right. So if you are, so are we doing the help or are we doing a boost? If it's a boost, then you has to spend 3 effort. If it's a help, then Ezra has to spend 2 effort.
It's a help, but because I have sidekick, I only have to spend 1 effort.
Oh, lovely, wonderful.
And at the
Thank
next
you.
level, it
And
will.
neither of these require an action to do, so you can just do them whenever.
And at the next
As
level, I give an additional action or
you
die.
saved my life. I just rolled a 1. Let's go.
Go.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
You can just keep this. By the way, that's yours now.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Ez. I appreciate
Yeah, of
it.
course. Yeah, no, yeah.
As you blow your nose and your senses clear up, your sense of smell is much better. We're not being clogged that much. You sniff around, you smell. It's the smell that it's that ozone, that burning ozone after like a lightning strike that you can smell sitting in the kitchen. The lights flicker at this moment in time.
Okay. Yeah. I something smells off. And would you be able to like point maybe a direction of
The
where?
one, yeah, well, the one on your roll that is coming from the far back on the left side of the kitchen.
Okay, yeah, you was gonna point in that direction. I think it's over there.
Okay. Question. Looking around, is there anything that I see in the space between where we are and where it is, whatever it may be, that is potentially helpful for creating a distraction so that we can engage it on our terms instead of the alternative?
Hmm. Let's have a convenience check. I feel like so. Go ahead and make a roll. It'll be a standard D10 unless you have anything that alters.
I have a
Um,
pitch.
Okay,
Um,
I'll accept a pitch.
so I have the planner trait.
Mhm.
Could I argue that I would be able to roll a d8 here because I am looking for a convoluted way to almost sort of Rube Goldberg my way into distracting this thing so that we could get up on it?
You know what? I'll allow it.
Let's go.
Go ahead and roll that D8.
Sure. So that's a 4. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I got a 4.
Wonderful. The difficulty I was going to say was a 5.
Hey.
So you got it. Tell me what you're looking for for this. I'll say. I'll leave this in your hands.
So considering where you pointed it out, I think that Ez is going to take a moment to sort of look around and notice that in one of the far corners there is um uh, I imagine sort of maybe like a serving tray that's been left sort of sitting half off of one of the like tops, um and I envision that there is maybe just a cup that's been kind of left on it, um and based on the way that this place is set up, I envision there's maybe a like couple of like you know how a lot of steakhouses, in order to try and present themselves as like sort of fancy, have the like hanging plants or the hanging vines that they sort of have around. So I imagine there is one of those like hanging plants that's kind of like half like cocked. Um and I think that what's going to happen here is Ez is going to sort of register mentally this setup, um, and I don't think it's going to use it yet, but will sort of point it out to you, as a potential route to to like shift focus or attention long enough for us to do whatever we're going to do. Um, and then as soon as that thumbs up happens, Ez is going to fling the fork at the plant in hopes of knocking it down and setting this off.
I also love that you just have a fork.
I do. I've committed to the bit.
So go ahead and roll. Let's roll your attack roll here on this plant. Which, by the way, there is like it spells out STK. Just saw it in the pictures for the restaurant, as there are like pink and white flowers that spell out STK on the wall.
Hell yeah.
So there we go.
Okay. So that's 7, which is not
Mhm.
great.
Well, it's flowers. You needed a 7.
Oh, okay, good. I have lucky. I will spend it on this.
The only reason that it's not an 8 is because you're throwing a fork at it. So there you go. All right, so this happens. What is the plan, and what is you doing at this moment in time?
I think you is trying to make his way as quickly and as quietly as possible
Mhm.
around so that he can take advantage of the distraction that Ez is setting up.
Wonderful. A roll for me, a stealth roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll your d10 unless you have anything that modifies. Your difficulty here is gonna be a 4.
All right, D10 it is.
Actually, it's a 6.
Wait, what did you say?
It's a 6. I forgot to roll for this, so you have to beat a 6.
I've got a 5.
All right,
Okay.
lovely,
Oh my
lovely.
gosh.
So, as you sneak up, you do see this. As you get closer, you see this figure of this like woman standing in the corner of the room, sort of turned away from you all, and that's where you smell that burning ozone. And she's sort of shrouded by this darkness of the corner of the room. Like there's no light that's necessarily reaching her. Weirdly enough, because if you turn on the lights in the building somewhat so you can see, it's just this spot that doesn't have any on. So tell me what you do as you reach her.
So first, I think you is gonna try to use the sensing the aura because he doesn't want to attack just some random person. So he's gonna focus in on like the negative emotions, focus in on the thoughts of um what is what his parents are expecting of him in college to learn how to be a businessman, to learn how to conduct oneself professionally. He focuses in on those elements to try to feel if this is one of these curses that they have to deal with.
You open up your senses to see the residuals, to see the flow of curse energy if this thing has it. And it's almost like opening the oven door and getting that blast of heat in your face. Everybody felt that.
Yeah.
That blast of heat from opening it after it's been closed for so long. And you see this almost like electric purple color to it as it flows off from her in large amounts. And you are reminded of, if you've done this before, looking at any of your colleagues so far, you're reminded of the level of energy that you sense whenever you look at Vera. She turns around, and as you see what she's holding. As she turns around, she's holding looks like one of the chefs that work here. She's holding him by the face. She turns to you, and you see her grip tighten. And then the next thing you see, the audience sees, is a mop splashing into a bucket. This janitor seems to be prepping his mop for another round at the floor. Which does seem odd to you all as you step out of as you walk up from your floors, from your different stairs, whoever's, I imagine, we'll say Mariella is the one who most easily sees this. And if Vivi is looking through the mirror still, then you can also perceive this. But it's weird because this is carpet.
We're all split up, right?
Coming up from different areas onto the same floor. Yes. You're in sort of a hallway. You see that there are different office spaces in on this floor, and right now what you all see is sort of this hallway. Franklin, it's harder for you to perceive or to see this individual. You can kind of hear the sounds of the mop, but it seems like it's coming from around the corner for you.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And the same thing for Vivi. Like, it is also coming from around the corner for you, but you can just you are looking at it. So yeah.
From different perspectives, are we seeing like different things? Like, are we seeing bystanders in any of our little areas?
You only seen one person there with a mop and a bucket, mopping the carpet.
I leave it to you because you're the one that can see him with your own eye.
I think Mars just goes kind of like, whatever. I'll kick him or we'll talk. Those are the two options going on in my head right now. And she walks over. Hi.
Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Building's closed.
Hi, sorry. We were just checking some things. I left some stuff on my desk space earlier. I don't know if I can go over like to check it out.
Sure, go right ahead.
What are you doing here? I know it's been closed for a while. I wasn't expecting
know.
anyone else to be here.
No one's gonna stop me from doing my job. I've been working here for 30 years.
Oh wow, that's a long time, sir.
And no one's gonna stop me from mopping.
Now that I'm like interacting, do they seem a little bit different, or are they like either by looks, or do they look too young to be saying that they've been doing this for 30 years, that kind of thing?
You see, as you sort of like appraise this individual, you see he's kind of got the he's got the he's got the Mr. Fantastic thing going on with the gray on the sides. He's got he looks like he's somewhere in his like 50s, maybe late or early 60s. He what you do notice that is very weird to use, that underneath his like sort of janitor uniform, you can see the top part is like slightly unzipped, and you can see a suit underneath.
Ooh, have some kind of fun dinner or event planned tonight?
I work here.
Well, I mean, you look dressed to impress underneath.
Yeah, I got a big event happening soon. Very proud of it. A lot of plans going to be coming to fruition, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
kind of a
planning
big
on
deal.
like proposing or something like that to someone, saying stuff so ominously like that? Plans coming to fruition. Got to be something big, right?
You know, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Eve is a independent one, so she might not take to it. You say you work here, right?
Yeah, I'm doing some temp stuff right now, until I like finish school and then I'll be able to actually take proper jobs.
How much do you make
Not,
annually?
not bad right now, like 18 on the hour. It's pretty good for like,
At
a
this point in
student.
time, I'll
Mhm.
ask the two of you, Franklin and Vivi, what are you doing at the moment in time? You can hear this conversation, and it's having the person who's talking to Mari seems to be talking pretty loud.
Yeah, I feel like she'd be walking through the mirror, just kind of like hand in the hair. Just, what's she doing? It's like she doesn't want to like pop in either and ruin the flow of whatever plan she's trying to execute.
Plan is distract.
Distracted do what?
I don't know, trying to figure out what this guy's about.
I know. I listen. This cursed spirit is very chatty. I was fully expecting a immediate.
Same.
Yeah. So I feel like she just like gets as close to the corner as possible so that she can jump in if needed, but also don't want to put Mari in danger by ruining her story.
Wonderful. Gotcha. Roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Franklin, what's the move? What's the move for Franklin?
I was gonna say I was gonna investigate a bit around because we're kind of at the scene of the crime at this point in time, is what it feels like, right?
Yeah.
I actually get to investigate well because it's one of the this investigation is actually one of the things I took. So I'm gonna try to do that in all honesty and see what I can make of what's going on here. So I get a D8 for that.
Wonderful. So go ahead and roll a D8. Difficulty is going to be we'll set it at a 5.
What am I rolling for stealth?
You'll roll your D10 unless you have anything that augments your stealth. And your difficulty will be a 4.
Should I roll for Yap
Actually,
to see
no.
how long I can keep this guy busy?
It's not going to be a 4 because I have to roll for this. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Actually, that'll affect this roll. So go
Okay,
ahead and
yeah,
roll
you
that.
go first, and then I'll go.
May I use my sweet talk ability?
Oh,
I think that applies. Yeah. Tell me what that does. Did it reduce your size?
Yes, it'll take me down to a D8. Checks made to convince others that your intentions are good.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll it.
That is a
it is
3.
meets beat in this system. So I rolled a 5 on the money.
Lovely. A 3. Wonderful. That's just enough. So go ahead and roll VV. It'll be easier for you. We'll make it a 6 this.
I had a 5.
I love to see it.
Teamwork.
First, Franklin, with a 5, you find that there are, if you actually question, are you using any, are you trying to look for any cursed energy or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll probably throw on Curse Sight because that seems like a good idea.
Lovely. So you do find some residuals. In fact, you find like that there's without moving around too much to alert, of course, this person of your presence. As you look around this entire floor, from what you can see from where you're standing, is that every place on this floor has some residuals, has some level of curse energy imbued into the entire sections, the rooms, the floor itself. Like there's some curse energy in it, and you can tell that it is not benevolent for sure. It's definitely malicious. Another thing is that you pick up is that there seems to be is that like as you if you pick up anything at all that has these residuals, it seems to be rather conditional. You can't quite tell what the condition is, but the curse energy that's imbued into these objects on the floor or in this building doesn't seem to activate unless a certain condition is met. You're not quite sure what it is, though.
Okay. That seems weird. Not the biggest fan.
And at this point in time, you see Mari as this guy seems to relax a bit and is like, "Hey, so you work here, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah, as a temp. That's cool. Do you mind holding this mop for me for just a second? I have to go change the water out.
Yeah, sure.
He'll hand the mop to you. Do you take it?
Can I turn on my little like eyes to
Mhm.
check for cursed energy?
Yeah, you can. Same thing. You see some malicious curse energy on it.
I don't know if is there like a way I can check to see if it'll lash out at me if I grab it?
It seems dormant at the moment. Make a roll. We'll see. We'll see if you can sort of like intuit this. Difficulty is going to be this is difficult, so this is going to be a 3.
That's an 8.
Seems fine. Looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, if I think it seems fine, yeah, sure, I'll grab it.
As you hold on to it, you see the curse energy try to do something and then it can't. And then you see him as he's like picking up the bucket. He does take a look back at you and he says, huh.
What?
All right. So you lied then.
About?
You don't work here.
What do you mean?
There are more of you?
What are you talking about?
Come along.
Do I need anyone else?
You said you make about 18?
Yeah, I wish it was more.
Cool. And you
If I,
see
I
him.
see, like, do I see him actively cracking his knuckles?
You see him
I'm
put
bring the mop around and slamming him over the head with the mop.
Wonderful. The mop slams into the side of his head with a wet slap as the hand that held this man's face in front of you drips with blood as he tosses his body to the side. Okay. So you found me. It's good. Maybe.
I'm
Just
sorry.
you?
Yeah, I'm
We're
sorry. I
switching
don't know
back
what the
to
whole
Oh,
deal
it's over
is.
there now.
Yeah, we're switching. Yeah. Sorry if that wasn't clear. She's like, okay, so you can see me. Good to know. That means you're one of them. Are we here to fight? Do I have to kill you, or are you going to let me go?
What are you doing here?
I couldn't hear that. What'd you say?
What are you doing here?
Okay. I'm here to cause problems.
I was afraid of that. We're gonna fight you.
Wait, but do you have to, though? I mean, in theory, couldn't you just not cause problems? Maybe we could find another way that we could resolve this.
Her hands light up with electricity. The name's
Yeah.
Eve.
Ez looks over at you and goes, "Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to work. I've read enough to understand that this
You know,
isn't
it was
like one
worth
of
a
those
shot.
things
I
I had to
appreciate
try,
it.
right? Like, you never know."
Yeah, I was
And-
already ready to throw hands. I'm glad you tried diplomacy.
And the scene freeze frames on you and Ezra like looking at each other, talking to each other. Oh, this woman has electricity in her hands. Cuts back to the other group. There's sort of like a slide on which their picture also freezes. Kind of in comic book style. We have Franklin in one of the offices, Vivi looking through a mirror, and Mari slapping someone upside the head with the mop. And that is where we'll end tonight's session. Thanks everybody for coming by. I'm going to go around the table one more time and have everybody introduce themselves, tell us what you got going on and where we can find you. We're going to start in reverse order, which is, I believe, Paul went last time.
Yep. You can find me most Thursdays playing video games on Apochromatic Unlimited. Outside of that, I'm just chilling right now. Going into the summer, very chill, very, very relaxing, maxing, and also making a book of plans and ideas for stuff and things that are future forming. But really, yeah, just doing that. There you go. Which means that goes from lion to lion now.
Hey, y'all, it's Drake Lionheart. Most people call me Lion. I use they, he pronouns. You can find me everywhere online. It's Drake Lionheart. You can find me here every other Tuesday playing Ezra Eisenhart. You can also find me here every other Thursday, except we're going to be taking this upcoming Thursday off for All Mutant Kind, our masks, mutant flavored actual play. And you can find me every other Wednesday, including tomorrow, over at Live from the Apocalypse for our Cyberpunk Girl by Moonlight game. Neon, where I play the sad boy who everyone thinks is dead, but isn't dead and is just under a mask, and it's all fine. And we're starting to make friends again with our old friends, but we'll see how that goes because they'll probably be pissed when they find out. I think that's everything I really have to go over for me. We're gonna have at least one exciting announcement coming in the next couple of weeks, which I'm pretty excited about. I'll be back to doing cozy co-working stuff soon. It's been a time, and I have needed some time to myself. But keep an eye out for that because we'll have updates about it. And that's me.
There you go.
Who's next?
I guess that's me next if we're going backwards. Hello, I'm Crystal, aka Crystal I Plays on the internet. You can find me here every other Tuesday for this game. And I will also be on Roll D5's one shot of Wilderfest on the 26th. For APTA Heritage Month.
Hey,
That'll be fun. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time.
All right. I'm Matt. Tonight I was you. And you can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG. This is always such a blast. Thank you so much for having me. Take it away, Tasha.
Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Uh, hi, my name is Natasha. I've been Mariella this evening. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Natasha B Cosplays. Right now, you can find me simultaneously at a different location on Streaming Rainbow, also with a Girl by Moonlight game that I had a lot of fun playing. You can also find me over at Don't Kill My Character playing a very fun Tales of Vampires with Extel. This week being our Camarilla week on Thursday at 7:30, and then also every once in a while some superhero shenanigans might happen, and I'll be on those. So
Are
look
you
out.
in two places at once?
I'm in two places at once right now. It's kind of crazy.
Look, my favorite movie, Time Cop.
But that is all for me. Oh, also,
right,
anyone headed to Darkness Emergent in a couple weeks in LA, let me know. I'll be there. Pretending to be a vampire.
Oh, hello, everybody. It's showing my messy room. Don't look at it.
You see nothing.
You saw absolutely nothing. For some reason, my stuff went down. Hold on. We're coming back. I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're good. Look, it's wash day, okay? Anyway, anyway, hello everybody. Oh wait, are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Hello everybody. I'm XTel. You can find me at Extra the King on all of the socials. You can catch me here as a social media manager and also the tale singer for this wonderful story with this wonderful cast. You can also catch me on For All Mutant Kind every other Thursday. I believe are we coming back? We're coming back next Thursday on the
We're
No?
off.
Okay.
We're off our next episode, but we're going to be back in 3 weeks. We'll be back with that in 3 weeks.
Okay, got it. Okay. My brain. So many stuff happening in my life. Anyway, so yeah, that what Lion just said. For All Mutant Kind. You can catch me this Thursday, as Tasha said, for Single Scourge Camarilla, where I'll be playing Cameron Stillwater, your favorite Zamitsi, who has 5 humanity.
Not an issue.
Not an issue at all. Don't worry about it. He's
I
definitely
can't imagine
not
why that
a
would be a
murderous
problem.
guy. He's not homicidal at all, I promise.
For context, for those who don't play, out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems fine.
Yeah.
The highest
Yeah,
rating
yeah.
is 10.
Yeah. Don't worry about
I
it.
don't think they'll be talking to anyone when they get to 2. Jesus Christ.
Don't worry about it. You can also catch me on Don't Kill My Character, which is where we also fight in Sandwich Scourge. Where I also storytell the Anarch Coterie. Tasha and I are co-storytellers for that whole story. And you will find me also over on Don't Kill My Character for Superhero Shenanigans, where I play Leo, Ember, the guy who's Emerald City's favorite son, as they say. And yeah, that's life for me. Catch me on Start Playing, where I'll run Vampire for you and consensually put your characters through absolutely worst experiences they've ever had in their life. Consensual.
Do it.
You'll enjoy it. They won't. But and also Werewolf on there. So check that out and check me out on my socials for social media services that I offer. But that is it for me, and that is it for us us tonight. Thank you all for coming by. We hope you had a wonderful time with our story. We hope you have a wonderful time watching this group of players go off, because I certainly do. It's wonderful to watch them work. And we hope that you come by for our next story, because guess what? You have to always remember to tell your tales. Good night, everybody.